What's poll question we're going with an hour or two, Seton O'Connor?
Well, we got a couple options here for you. Paulie sent this one over. If I was, I'm changing it a little bit, though.
Okay.
But if I was 5'11 and a half, I would tell people that I was 5'11 or 6 foot.
Oh, 6 foot.
And now, as someone who is, or at least used to be 5'11 and a half, I've said I'm 6 foot almost as soon as I hit that.
Yeah.
I've only recently walked it back to 5'11.
You don't have to. Stick with 6.
Well,
Because then you get around other people that are 6 foot,
Yes.
and you're clearly not as tall as them.
Yeah.
You're like, well, I should just dial that back.
yeah. Because I was 6'3", now I'm hovering around 6'1", 6'1 and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul.
Yeah, but Seton might be 5'11", but he's got good hair that can kick up a little bit and even things out, and no one's going to check you.
You know these Hoka shoes?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I'm 6'2 and a half. You know, it's like, when we did the meet and greet after the shows at the Super Bowl, you had people say, man, you're a lot taller than I thought. I'm like, yeah, if I took these shoes off, you wouldn't say that. I mean, Tom Cruise wears lifts, I think, in his shoes, doesn't he?
By the way, speaking of that, because I always get that too, like, oh, you're a lot taller than I thought you would be. Yesterday, somebody said I looked healthy. Did they call me fat?
Well, no, healthy isn't fat.
But they kind of did it with like an extra flair to it. Like, yeah, you're looking healthy, like with an eyebrow raise almost.
Well, if they say, hey, chunky, you look healthy.
Hey, fat.
Hey,
Yeah.
fat.
I feel like yeah, you're looking healthy, but the eyes the eyebrows
Okay.
sort of went up. I'm like, I think this dude just called me fat.
He did.
Who was it? Was it here?
No.
Okay. Is there a context there? Were you at like a smorgasbord? You were stuffing your face?
No. It was
Okay.
just somebody that's
Said you
around the neighborhood.
Well,
What was the tone of, you're looking healthy? Was it that?
Hey, Seton.
I saw the person. I hadn't seen them in about a year, so I was like, "Hey, man, how you doing? You good?" Which I ask almost everybody. How you doing, man? You good? Yeah, great. You know, feeling healthy. Whatever. Well, this and that. They're like, yeah, no, you're looking healthy.
Ooh.
I was like, I think this dude just called me fat.
Okay. Maybe you're not used to getting compliments. Therefore, when you get one, you're not sure that it's a compliment. And maybe you're like, what did he say?
I just might be more sensitive about being
Fat?
heavy for me too. Yeah, that might also be it.
Are you fat?
For me, right now, massive.
Okay.
No,
Massive.
you're not.
Morbidly, yes.
More?
You're
Yes.
not
Massive.
morbidly. You're not.
For me, yeah.
You're
I
not-
was like, dang, I think this dude just called me fat. I closed my front door. I was like, babe, I think he just called me fat.
Okay, you're healthy.
But he's like the kind of dude who, like, you ever around a guy who is sort of always alpha dogging you? You always want to make sure that, like, oh, what are you doing over here painting this? I probably would have gone with something else. You're like, okay, didn't ask you. He's kind of like one of those dudes. He's always got, oh, you went with the oil-based, huh? Yeah, okay.
I'm not really familiar with that type of person.
Oh, yeah. That's true. I
I
spent
think it's
every
called
day
Paulie.
To be
His name
fair,
is Paul.
Paul did not call me fat yesterday,
Yeah.
just to be clear.
At least I said it first.
Yes, Marv.
No, they got it for me. Go
Okay.
ahead.
All right, let me take a break.
Healthy. He definitely wanted to say, "Oh, you're not missing any meals."
But if you said
right.
that,
That's exactly what it felt like.
It definitely feels, "Oh, someone's not missing any meals." My aunt did that to me once.
if you said that to your wife,
Oh
I
my
wouldn't
God.
have one.
yeah.
I don't want to do this conversation on air here.
But if you said, "Oh, you're looking healthy," what does that mean? Are you kind of treading into dangerous territory there? You look healthy. Yes, Tom.
Because it kind of implies that at one point you looked less healthy or you weren't looking that great.
All
Now
right.
you look better.
Okay.
than you did.
Or you could say, "I didn't think you could look better, but you do. You look healthy."
See, Dan, you're a veteran.
I am a
Word
veteran.
selection
Yes.
and order is
Yes.
everything. It's like, you're like, oh, you look skinny. No. Oh, you look great. You look lean. You're great.
Yes, Marv.
Yes, if somebody's put on weight, a spouse, and they were, maybe always a little thin, and like, well, I think I put on weight. No, you look good. You look healthy now. Like you look better. Come on, I'm like you. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Always remember that.
I am also true to this.
Yes, Todd.
But you can't tell your wife, pasta and garlic nuts. All right, whatever. Do your thing, girl.
Does your wife do that to you?
She made a couple. She'll make like this face. You can't do it for radio, but like when I'll just say what I had for lunch, and she'll like puff up her cheeks like this is if that's what you want. That's what you're going for.
But it's the Olive Garden face, I think.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
you have to do the whole tour of Italy. You couldn't just stop by, see like the West Coast of Italy. You had to do the whole Whole country.
Lake Como. Yeah, that's it. We don't have to go to Puglia, the Amalfi Coast here. I will get this one. How many beers is that? And I'll go, who's counting? No, I just, is that like 3? And I go, yeah, okay. And then she'll do the math and she'll go, it's like 40 minutes or so. And I go, yeah, really thirsty. Yes, Seton.
Ryan just tweeted at us that his wife's uncle, who he hadn't seen in a while, called him stout.
That's not good.
That's not a compliment.
No, that's not.
That is not a compliment.
That is not.
You're looking stout.
That's not good. That's not good.
Unless you're former Steeler Cliff Stout, then you can maybe get away with it.
Thank you, Todd.